Hello everyone, this is Yani May Borda from BSBA Financial Management Section 1E. And for today's video, I will be teaching you how to solve investment problems. So in solving investment problems, we have three topics to discuss. First, simple interest. Second, amount of ordinary annuity. And lastly, the simple perpetuity. So what is simple interest? So simple interest is defined as the product of principal, rate, and time. And our formula for that is going to be I is equals to PRT. And for our notations, which is very important, so I want you to take note of this one. So let's start with I. So I means a simple interest in pesos. P means the principal in pesos. R means the rate or percent of the principal which is to be paid per unit of time. And T, which means the units of time usually expressed in years or fractional parts of a year. So again, take note of these notations for your reference because we will be using these terminologies in the next part of the video or in solving problems related to simple interest. So let me cite you an example. So Jody borrows 17,000 pesos on April 21, 1992 and repays the loan on April 21, 1994 with interest at 5 and 1/8%. Now find the amount repaid. So our given is the principal amount, which is 17,000. The rate would be 5 and 1/8%, and we have to convert that into decimal. So how do you do that? So we just have to divide 1 and 8. So 1 divided by 8 plus 5. And now the answer would be divided by 100. So you get a 0.05125. Again, for you to convert that into decimal, you just have to divide 1 and 8 plus 5, and you divide the answer by 100, so you get 0.05125. And as for our time, that's 2 years. Why 2 years? Because as stated in the problem, she borrowed on year 1992 and paid the loan on year 19 in year 1994. So 1994 less 1992, we have 2 years. And again, what are we searching for? What are we solving for? So we're solving for the amount repaid. So that's simply the simple interest. And our formula for simple interest would be I equals PRT. So we just have to substitute all the amounts. So that's I equals 17,000 times 0.05125 times 2. And this is how you get the simple interest. So our simple interest would be 1,742.5 pesos. So this is now the simple interest or the final answer. Next is the amount of ordinary annuity. What is an ordinary annuity? So this is an annuity in which the periodic payments or R is made at the end of each payment interval. So take note of the notations because we will be using this one, or you will be seeing this in the next slide. So this will be particularly included in solving the problem or in the next problems. So we have S is equals to sum of amount of an annuity. T means the term of an annuity. So R means the rate of an annuity. N means the number of conversion periods for the whole term. And for the N, we have T times M. And for the M, we have the number of conversion periods per year. And I means the interest per conversion period. And for the I, we have R divided by M. So again, I want you to take note of this notations because you have to familiarize this one because we will be solving problems in the next slide. So let me give you an example. Find the amount of an annuity of 550 pesos payable every end of 6 months for 14 years and 6 months if money is worth 3.5% compounded semi-annually. So our given R, which means the periodic payment, which is given, is 550 pesos. For our rate, it would be 3.5%. For our term, we have the 14 years and 6 months. So that's gonna be 14 and 6 over 12. For our M, for our compounding period, we have 2 because it is stated that it is compounded semi-annually. Semi-annually, that basically means 2, right? And for our interest, as I've mentioned earlier, we have to divide the R and M. So for our interest, that's gonna be equals to R divided by M. So we just have to substitute the amounts or the given. So R is 3.5 divided by M. That that is 2. So it is equals to 1.75% as our interest. For our n, which means the number of conversion periods, we have to multiply the t and m. So that's 14 and 6 over 12 times 2. That's equal to 29. And by the way, take note, for finding the amount of an annuity, we have to specifically use table 5. And as for the table of values, I have already attached the link or file in the caption of this video, so just look it up for your reference. So let's proceed. Let's substitute all the amounts, and our formula is S, which means the sum of the amount is equals to R is in angle to I. RS means the periodic payment of the amount. So let's solve this one. So S equals RS n angle to I is equals to 550 and 29 angle to 1.75%. So this part right here is the time where you have to check your table of values and look for the 29 angle to 1.75% for you to get the value, which is in this video I have already provided you the value. So 550 multiplied by the value, that's 37.363293, and that's how we get the amount of the annuity or the sum of the amount for 20,549.81 pesos. So this is now our final answer. And lastly, we have simple perpetuity. But first, let me discuss what is perpetuity. So it is a series of periodic payments that are intended to run indefinitely. Take note, indefinitely, okay? And simple perpetuity, on the other hand, means its payment period or periodic interval is the same as the conversion or compounding period. So this is the formula for simple perpetuity. So that's A per equals R divided by I, which means A per means the present value of a perpetuity. R is the periodic payment, and I is the periodic rate. So for the I, we have to divide the R and M. So that's going to be I equals R divided by M. And by the way, these notations again will be displayed, or you will be seeing this one in solving later on our example or the problem for the simple perpetuity. So I want you to Take note of these important things or familiarize all the notations provided. So let's take this one as an example. Calculate the present value of 500 pesos, which is to be paid every 6 months, given an interest rate of 4% compounded semi-annually. For our given, we have R is equals to 500, M equals 2, rate that's 4%, I, which is R divided by M, so we have 4 divided by 2, so that's 2% converted into decimal, that's 0.02. Now, time to substitute all the amounts. So we have A per equals R divided by I. So we have 500 divided by 0.02. So we have now the present value of 25,000 pesos. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, if you have further questions, please feel free to contact me via email or my socials provided on your screen right now.